Okay, hello. We are back. I think, well, it's episode 1 now because it's season 2. Because it's been, I don't know
Woo!
how many months since I have properly done like an episode. But I know Andrew has done some IRL events with the Snow is Infinite. And we have switched things up this time, so we have two new main people, I guess, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm a random guy. I hope you can hear me well and audio is coming through. I am currently the host for the Staggy Awards. So far,
Huge.
until now, until further notice.
Till you get banned.
No. don't say
Oh,
that.
Dingo pinged it. Okay, he came in clutch. He knew what to do.
Hello, I am Andrew. You've probably seen me before on earlier podcasts and around the Tetris Discords. I guess I'm a host for the Apple Orchard podcast, like actually talking in Discord.
All right.
Let's go.
I mean, I guess
Um,
I'm surrounded by two hosts this time around.
Yeah. I guess like me and Andrew have been main two hosts. Just when I'm not here, he comes in clutch.
I wouldn't really say clutch.
I mean, when we were still doing the weekly thing, someone had to take over, or it would have been over, because I'm totally the most responsible host ever. Hello. Yeah, we're starting again.
Wait, we're starting all over again. All right. Well, welcome
Yeah.
to the Apple Orchard
Oh,
podcast.
no, that is
episode
not what I
1
meant.
of season 2.
That is not what I meant by that.
I shall
just...
be your guest today, a random guy, followed by my two
yeah,
co-hosts.
yeah. Let's just completely do the intro all over again.
Yeah, it says people like come in and check out what's going on, what's the context.
Yeah, but there are some new things that are gonna be happening, which is me just playing Risk of Rain in the background because trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, and then we can talk about random thing. Oh my god. Anyways,
Yes, it
What-
isn't my name. That is me.
but like. We were originally going to do this like around like I would say 1 hour earlier because like Andrew or not Andrew, Random was like waiting on all of us to join and like no one was there, and then once we all got here, food.
I had to go out actually and pick up a too good to go order at a boba place, and I've never been there. I've never used the app, and I have a mystery drink in my hand. I'm about to try it out because you never know what you're getting with Too Good to Go. The idea is you
Honestly,
just
seems
pay a
like lot of
flat
fun.
fee and get stuff that they're trying to get rid of.
I didn't. Is it like how much cheaper is it compared to like actual, just
Regular
buying-
prices?
Yeah, regular prices.
I mean, I had a quick look over their menu. It's like $7 a cup ish. I paid 10 Canadian for like 3 cups of random stuff they had laying around.
3 cups?
like-
What the hell?
Yeah, 3 large cups too, and I'm like, okay, they didn't.
Ooh,
mix
large
it.
cups. That's like
Yeah, that's why it's like usually $7, you
That
know,
is-
for the
That
large.
is a life hack though, cause
Exactly.
let's say like you absolutely love burgers or something, and like you don't really care what's on the burger, then you could just like, I don't know if McDonald's does it, but let's say they do.
I don't think they do. It's more like local restaurants and
Yeah.
small spots, mom and pop shops.
Honestly,
But I've seen those around, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know where I live if I would necessarily have like, those kinds of things because I mean, I don't live in the most like populated
of
area.
areas.
Yeah, urban area.
Yeah.
Like this place is not walkable whatsoever. You have to basically drive
I
everywhere.
see.
But like recently, there was a new path that got constructed all the way to the park that was in our area, and then but it's so inconvenient, especially for like if you're using the path, because like all of the neighborhoods you can barely see onto the crossroad. So like if I'm pulling up into the like onto the road, I can't see anyone walking, running, biking left or right. So it's kind of like, and like you have to pull up to the crosswalk and block everyone off, which kind of sucks. But like, yeah, a cyclist did get hit very recently, apparently, because of that like one issue, which kind of sucks.
By the way, for the sake of like clarity about this mystery drink, I still have no idea what's in there. There's like pineapple juice and some fruit seeds, and no bubbles, so it's not like a milk tea.
No bubbles.
It's not a slush. There's no bubbles. So I guess they had no bubbles left at the end of the day, and they just gave me their pineapple juice and whatever else. And I'm like, okay, cool, I have a drink.
So
And
they
I'm biting into seeds, and I have no idea what seeds they are. For fruit seed.
This is such a gamble, because like, what if you get like something that you're allergic to, then it's like actually so over.
Yeah. I don't remember if the app like asks you for your allergies.
Surely they
But,
do.
like, yeah, it could be a thing. But it's as you said, like if you like burgers, I guess that could be a good thing. It's worth installing and just check out like which restaurants over the course of a week do appear on there. Right?
Yeah. But I just
Like, don't go for a corner store. I've seen some like bodegas market like a $7 bag of mystery, and I'm like, what? They're gonna give me like stuff I
yeah.
don't think anyone eats. Like, I don't want that, bro. But for a restaurant, it's more understandable.
I'm surprised I've never heard about that, because I mean, I guess maybe people just don't like the idea of.
It's kind of new, you know, and I think they're relying on word of mouth. They're not like running advertisement campaigns, you know. It's not like a DoorDash or a Skip or an Uber Eats, right? But yeah, no, I'm surprised, Andrew, that like you were showing up at WPL, and that was a special episode to wrap up season 1, and then you showed up at Snow is
Yeah.
Infinite for another episode.
I guess Snow's Infinite one was a Zero's idea.
Oh, it was.
Okay.
I was.
Whose idea was it for like the very sketch microphone webcam?
Okay, yeah, I saw like.
Um,
Okay, actually, I heard part of it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I think it was clipped. One of the things.
the Doppeltigger one, where you're just clipping the mic.
Yeah, where he's just like destroying everyone's ears. It's interesting. That's for sure.
I
I
already for-
remember like being on our Airbnb, like pulling up Twitch on the TV just to see who was live out of all the people that were
Oh.
present, and seeing Apple Orchard Podcast is live. So there was one Airbnb watching the other Airbnb like mess
Wait,
around.
really?
Just on the TV.
Yeah. Yeah, so like on the Airbnb's TV, we were just there drunk, like being like dazed and confused, just seeing like, yo, it's Apple Orchard Podcast, it's the other Airbnb with Moose and Gang and
Oh my
whatnot.
god.
That's funny.
It's just like the other Airbnb over, just like watching everything unfold.
Yeah, basically, and also trying to understand, but not really like deciphering what y'all were saying.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause-
think we caught the part where Moose grabbed Ben and then Ben disappeared for good. We didn't see that live though, sadly.
Yeah. Okay. Like,
Ben was just playing Genshin.
what exactly? Like, who was all there?
At the Airbnb itself, or for the podcast.
The Airbnb.
There were like, it was cramped. There were way more people than
There were so
there
many.
had to be.
No, because like I saw the stream for a short while, and there was like, I don't know how many people were there, but it felt like way too many than there should have been.
Yeah, as soon as we strip at midnight, I think a lot of people were just going to sleep there.
Oh, I think you guys were about a dozen, if not like up to 16 over there, right?
I think so. It was around 15 people.
Yeah, and like I think the next day after the podcast happened, I had to drop by your Airbnb to like pick up my suitcase that Moose left with all the Stacky awards and them, right?
Mm.
So I arrived there. I'm like, oh wow, it's still late at night. Like we're around like 10 to 11 p.m. ish. And I'm just like, oh, this is where the podcast happened. And then Wiley was live right after the Stackies. I was like, oh, hey, would you look at that? That's pretty cool to see. This is where, like, the special episode happened, this filming location. Y'all were on the TV, and, like, the camera was high up. That explains the angle. And
Yeah.
then I think I went to the kitchen just to talk and see, like, yo, how's it going? Who's here and whatnot. And then we hear a knock at the back door.
Oh.
And apparently there were people in the basement that were renting out the basement location
Wait.
of that Airbnb.
I think
Wait.
the-
So.
I think those were the owners of the Airbnb.
Were they the
They were just down
owners?
there the whole time. I think.
I thought they were just
so.
renters. Because when I heard the lady explain it, she was just like, we're renting the unit below you.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And then she said something that was like profound to me, and I just realized, oh, that must have been hell for them. They could hear everyone shuffling at night
Okay, that is insane.
when everyone was walking, and I was like, oh my god, 16 people walking at night playing video games being
Yikes.
loud. That is crazy,
That's
and that
gotta
is
suck.
hell. And it just felt bad, dude. It was just like,
I didn't even.
how can you rent
I didn't even know you could do that. You could just rent out the basement portion of your house and like the top portion of your house at the exact same time.
I mean, yeah, you're taking a house and you're transforming it into like a multiple rental units, right? And
Yeah.
then apparently, like, someone heard scratching at the basement door. That's because like that door is locked, and that's where the other unit is. And they were like just knocking at the basement door actually to tell people to like be quiet.
Dude, that is so weird to me. That someone
And then
I
someone, yeah.
like I don't know if let's say like I was like selling like right now my house. Like I don't know if I would trust to like have like two different groups of people in my house. Completely
I
separate.
mean, I imagine you'd have like a unit manager, right, that you would hire out and set up.
yeah.
Or you start yourself and then a crew and build it up. And I have no idea if that's legal whatsoever or not. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Airbnb is always kind of sketch, but
Yeah, they always like make, you know, a housing crisis a tiny bit worse. I just noticed Radical Cup is in the chat. Simp shrimp or no simp shrimp, no potatoes. They couldn't make it today, I believe, because it was like last minute.
Tato's is gone. Don't know where he is.
No.
Potatoes has been
No.
gone for
Yeah.
a while.
I'm gonna be honest.
Wait. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going back to the Airbnb, but the thing. But I was like, it takes a special kind of person to be able to do Airbnb, and I am not that
Yeah.
type of person.
Also, any ideas if like Simp Shrimp is gonna come onto the episode and make it chaotic? That'd be really funny.
Maybe, possibly. It's a good suggestion.
But yeah,
Oh,
the mic situation, I already forgot. I think we were just trying to wire up the mic to the laptop. Oh yeah, we're using my laptop to.
okay. Yeah,
the
like I remember
cables
seeing.
weren't really long enough, so we had to like make the most out of the cable length.
That was like so far away from anyone like to be able to have the laptop like on their lap. I guess that explains a lot.
Yeah, because how many people? There was like 8 people there or something.
It seems like 8 or 9 on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
And then-
I was going to be like in VCs and like trying to figure that out, but like the problem was it was like a Sunday and I did have to like go to sleep eventually. It was around midnight that you guys were doing the whole thing, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we were waiting for everyone else to like finish their hanging out, or but we just
Yeah.
it was getting kind of late. Cheese Willis had to go, and so we had to go ahead and start the podcast. And it was around 11 o'clock or
Yeah.
11:30. It was pretty late.
Because I left pretty early. I think I did witness the ear destruction part, and I think that's about it.
Ear destruction.
I mean, I
I
think
mean, you got the mic under the control, right?
yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't watch it. I would have liked to, but
No, fake fan.
no.
Fake fan, fake host, dude.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I mean, we know what happened last time. I didn't rewatch an episode, but you know.
Yeah.
They did a little bit of trolling, I guess.
A little bit of trolling. That's a way to put it. Yeah, surely.
Surely. You know, surely nothing bad would happen if I let everything go unsupervised.
Yeah.
But it's all in
Now-
the past.
For the podcast, I imagine you usually have some bits that you all do,
Oh,
like standard stuff you have for your guest. I'm wondering, like, what do you have for the Apple Orchard podcast? What defines the Apple Orchard podcast?
well, usually I feel like the main thing that we did last season was that like we usually set up a lot of questions beforehand to just
Oh.
like ask the guests, but you know,
Mostly like an interview style,
Yeah,
kind
well,
of casual.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
like some of
Questions.
them were, I would say, actually somewhat decent. But we also had like the bits of like the goofy questions, like the asparagus thing. You know, everyone knows the asparagus thing. Come on.
See, like, I'm looking for the most genuine Apple Orchard podcast experience I could get, and I'm wondering, what is that? What are those funny questions, and what are those half serious
I
questions?
feel like, okay, I don't know if we still have the documents, but I do have the very first episode document on my phone. I think it's saved on my phone. And it was basically kind of outlining what we would do for the first episode.
Ever. Okay, I see. So, do you think you would like have to do that all over again for the second season as we're booting it off? It's the new, pilot for
I
the
mean,
second season.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
you could tweak it for changes.
I don't
Who
have a
knows, right?
document, you know, because I feel like the very first one, from what I remember, all I remember was that in very big font it said "Promo hates us," and then the questions were related to asparagus. I do remember that.
An asparagus question.
Yeah, asparagus was from day one. It was, yeah, that's how it worked out.
I thought you'd have questions about apples, given it's the Apple Orchard
Oh,
podcast,
definitely
right?
not.
Like,
Why would
or maybe a PPT theme question. Like, do you like PPT? What's your sprint time in PPT? What's your 40 lines, right?
Oh shoot, I'm stupid.
Oh. Dingo says they apparently found the height document. What's that?
Yeah, the height document. You don't know.
The what now?
Basically, there is like a list of like 17 different people's different height on the. It's just in the Google document. Yeah.
You're just keeping track of people's heights just like
Yeah,
that?
That's generally how it works. I
So
don't.
you're doing that for every single guest.
Yikes!
Oh, you died.
This is so sad. But
Okay,
yeah.
wait, hold on. Now that you died, I think you can afford to look up those documents, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, let's see this. This is pretty funny. If you just bring it up, I
It's
don't know
on
if you have a
my
way to bring it up
phone,
onto the
so
stream.
I can read it out loud. So okay. So Promo hates us. People talking. Promo.
Okay.
He never appeared on the podcast once. This is so sad. I can't believe it. Also, Wiley, shut up. Anyways,
That was in the document? Damn.
No. I'm telling Wiley. Anyways,
Damn. That's mean. Talking down to your audience. That's crazy.
I mean, he did say, "Why can't you just win?" I can't believe this. Okay, you're not wrong. I'm not good at this game. Anyway, it said July 17th. Okay. Oh, can you do your best Stegosaurus impression? That was one of them. Thoughts
Oh.
on asparagus with mayo.
What? Ew.
And then I think this was the 4th episode. I don't think it ever happened. But We're gonna ask him about his cubing, his typing, and their height. Yes, height is very important.
Oh, so that's where it started. You wanted to interview Promo, and Promo never came on, so those questions were never truly asked about?
Oh no, that was Fort. It was Fort.
Oh, for Fortissim. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
Wait, mayo and asparagus? Excuse
Okay.
me?
I don't know who all the asparagus likers are. I forget exactly who, but I do know. I forget who they are though.
It sounds like you'd just be eating mayo and you're using the asparagus as an excuse to convey the mayo into your mouth rather than just straight up eating it with a spoon. That sounds
Dude,
awful.
I don't know.
Why?
Don't ask me.
Like,
Oh,
like
that's
I'm
awkward.
imagining someone just boiled asparagus and just slathered it in mayo. It starts eating it like that. Like, why?
Everything has an audience, and one of my friends, IRL, dude, they eat way too much mayo. Like, I saw them eating a chicken sandwich. I was kind of terrified. I was traumatized. Like, they had, like, probably, I don't know how much I could quantify it. Maybe like a sixth of a liter of mayo for their one chicken sandwich. I don't know. It was crazy. I was
Wait,
scared.
what? Okay, I think you're exaggerating a bit much, but like
Maybe
what?
like 250 milliliter. Not. I don't know how much is a liter.
250 grams of mayo for one sandwich.
Oh yeah.
I think that's more like a mayo sandwich that just happens to have chicken by chance. in it.
That's what I
you
was
have.
saying. I was saying that he had a little bit of chicken sandwich in his mayo, because like that's basically what it was, honestly.
Look, I don't know how you cook your asparagus, but like, you know, you gotta chuck it into a wok and like cook it with other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have some base, a little bit of butter, maybe sprinkle in some soy sauce. I don't know, right? Like, have a sauce, but mayo is just like, man.
Okay,
you gotta
mayo
learn-
is very situational. It is so
Yeah.
situational.
You can't use it on everything. Oh, hey, well, would you look at that? We have Simshrim who just joined us here. Maybe
Oh.
that's another guest you'll have to add onto the podcast. Guest, I mean host. I'm the guest.
Surely. Hello. I
Hello,
didn't know you
Simshrim.
were
How's it going?
Alright.
Oh, and they immediately muted themselves. They hate us.
Oh, guess
Damn.
what? Oh, this is so sad.
he
believe this.
hates me.
Anyways.
Hello. How can you hear?
Hello, we hear
Me?
you. We.
Oh,
Oh, you're cutting out a bit. You're cutting out.
does he
We're
exist?
losing you.
Surely.
Simshrim text upside down.
You know, I
You
was,
know,
I
you
was,
oughta-
I was
ought
considering.
to not focus on the game. I think.
I was considering just leaving it upside down, but you know, I was being courteous, I guess. Trying to find
Okay.
a word.
Something tells me that Simshrim was the one with the asparagus question and the like funny esoteric ones. So now I'm kind of getting excited now that Simshrim is now on as a host to like ask away with the weirdest questions they have in mind.
I mean, possibly.
Bar none, you know, until their mic starts working.
Surely their mic would start working. Surely nothing bad would happen on this podcast and nothing would go wrong. I mean, like, I couldn't see something like that happening.
Yeah, surely we wouldn't have crunchy audio. No,
No,
that is not
no.
something I imagine y'all would want for your listeners who download the
Ah.
episode. Yes, hello, hey, Simshrimp, we
hi.
hear you loud and clear.
Wow, he
Yeah.
exists.
Hey, can you hear me now? Okay, finally.
Yes,
Oh my god.
yes, we do.
Please don't listen. Okay. Okay,
All right.
is what happened with Taters?
He left the
Taters going
server.
to be on the
So,
podcast anymore? Oh, I see.
I wouldn't know. This is my first episode on, and I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
like, who's this Tato's character? I don't know, man.
potatoes.
Wait, are you
totally-
live already?
Yeah, we
are
are
live.
live. We've been live for like, I don't know how
Oh,
long.
what? Oh,
This is a hot mic, my dear friend.
Yeah.
And you are a host. I thought
Oh,
you
this
ought
is
to know.
this is a little awkward, isn't it? See, this is.
I thought you were waiting on someone. I don't know.
Oh no, we
Uh-oh.
were going. See, this is how
It's
Apple.
been going.
What?
Since yes, the
Also,
podcast has
what are
been-
you playing? What game is on right now?
This is
That-
called Risk of Rain. Why is the teleporter here? I actually hate my life.
Risk of Rain 2. That's what Jack is playing.
Because I was thinking,
Okay,
my
okay,
thought
okay.
process was, you know, nowadays everyone has Subway Surfers going on their phone, on their like videos, so I'm gonna do the same thing, but I don't play Subway Surfers, so here we are.
I thought you would put the game a little
Oh.
bit smaller so we could see, you know, the background shrimp moving around. I thought it was an important part of the podcast.
Oh,
but
I wouldn't know.
You're the host. I'm the guest. What is going on?
what do you mean?
What do
You-
you mean? What do
What
I
do you
mean?
mean? Jack?
That's how we do things around here.
Season 2, we had a
I guess.
whole season and you're still a brick. What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways.
It's quite an experience so far.
I mean, that's how
Alright.
it is.
So
Okay,
I am
what's the
told-
topic of today? Because I just got notified.
I guess it's kind of just like the welcome back type thing. Man, this is actually terrible. But yeah,
I don't think that actively
The gameplay
playing
or the
well-
podcast?
I feel like my situation in the game and the podcast, you know, it kind of goes two for
Oh,
two.
okay,
you know what I mean?
okay.
I would think that being the producer, main host, and entertainer at the same time wouldn't make for like a great podcast. I really thought we were getting a Hello Kitty gameplay.
Oh, I tried to dodge it.
I don't even know if you just heard what I said.
Man, oh, that was
Alright.
rough. Anyways,
Oh my god.
yeah, I'm not on a lot
Bro,
of help.
this is supposed to be the welcome back of the podcast. Like,
Yeah,
we
trust me,
should
bro.
have
Trust me,
prepared
bro.
something. Why did you... Oh my god, oh my
Hey,
god.
you think we do things professionally around here? I have no idea what you're talking about. You must not know who
Alright.
I am.
Well, we have a new slogan. Welcome to the Apple Orchard Podcast, where scuff happens and preparation is none.
Of course, of course. That's what we do around here. Why wouldn't
Okay, I'm just having the chat on okay.
I mean, prior to hopping onto the podcast, I do have to say I did watch a couple of episodes beforehand, and usually when Simpson was on, it would turn to chaos, and now I'm like getting ready for the chaos to see it go down.
we? Yeah.
Yes, it always turns to
I
chaos.
make the chaos?
Yes. Well, that's the impression I got out of you, right? Like you were the one asking the
I
weird
see, I
questions,
see, I see.
and now I'm getting like curious, morbidly curious. What weird questions do you have cooking up for me as a guest?
I mean, do you like asparagus? That's the real question. I mean, like,
I
Oh,
would
okay.
say
You mean
I would
those
s-
type of questions? Okay,
Yes, yes. I would say no. I do not like
oh,
asparagus.
thank the Lord. I would have kicked you off the podcast if you did. That would have been highly unfortunate. We would have had to operate with one less person.
Wait, you had people who said they liked asparagus beforehand. What is happening?
Yeah, and did they
We
ever
had
come back on
one
the
people that
podcast?
said that.
Did they ever
Oh.
come back?
Fresh memory.
That's true.
Did they ever come back to the podcast?
I said, did they ever come back
No.
on the podcast?
They never came back. Oh.
Yeah. From my knowledge,
Oh.
no, but at the same time, I don't think we ever had a repeating guest once, but you can ignore that fact.
Okay.
Yeah, we've never had a repeating guest.
Surely I think we had did we have Azura twice? I thought we did. Maybe
I
I'm
mean,
like
technically
hallucinating.
you
Azura was the person that said that she said she liked asparagus, and I told her to eat asparagus with mayo, and she didn't like it.
I mean-
that's what you did.
Okay, in my opinion, I feel like American mayo kind of just sucks. Like, we're doing something wrong
Yeah.
here.
If you're going with like standard Hellman's mayo, you're kind of doing it wrong.
Like, when I went to Japan, like takoyaki, that was amazing. But like, if I'm imagining like that same food on, like, with like American mayo and not Japanese mayo, I think I would like cry. I don't think I could take it.
oh, because you like the Kewpie mayo, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot the name of it.
And honestly, I would say if you're buying artisanal mayo, that will give you a better experience. You'll need less of it usually.
Yes.
So you don't just have like Japanese QP mayo. There's like too many like hipstery French brand of mayo out there, and they actually put a little bit more egg whites into the mayo.
Yeah.
And you can just taste the freshness of it. And I don't know how to describe it. It tastes more like mayo than mayo regularly does when you're buying almonds. And it's just like, okay, you're just buying something that, you know, doesn't sacrifice or cut corners on ingredients. That's what I would say. You cherish every bit of mayo you use. You don't just slaver it on like your friend did with that sandwich that happened to have chicken in it.
Yeah, I have a photo of
just-
him eating the sandwich, but
You're not gonna show it on stream
I know,
because you're playing
homemade-
a game.
Oh, it's quite the photo. I would say it is quite the photo, and I don't think a lot of people would want to see it. But
See,
it's-
What do you
because
mean?
it
Everyone
seems-
will want to see it.
Yeah.
no,
Like now that you said that, I want to see it even more.
like I think
Yeah.
I think you would regret trying to see it if you saw it, because you know I would too. Honestly, like I don't. It's on my camera roll, but like, do I want it to be there? Not necessarily, but you have to keep it for the memories and the trauma.
See, I imagine someone who's like sitting at a very low table. We'd only see them from like the bust up, and they're like, you know, hankering over the sandwich, or just like crouching while sitting down over the sandwich, like bending their back a lot. And
Yeah.
imagine someone's half face is covered with mayo as if it was a baby or a toddler eating. Is that more or less accurate to
I
what
mean,
the picture is?
I guess
I imagine a Ronald McDonald smile, but a face half slathered with mayo instead
It's-
of white makeup.
it's quite the photo, I would say. Yeah.
Hey, what if it was Nutella though?
Okay, you know, I think it would be. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to imagine the photo of Nutella, and I think it would just look equally as bad. I don't know. Like, would you want Nutella
Bro, I
overflowing?
haven't had Nutella. Remember that one time that I ate 3 jars of Nutella in like 3 days?
Yeah,
I
Did you
haven't had
actually
Nutella
do
since
that?
yeah.
Did
like,
you
there
actually
was
do
a-
that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit. I thought
No,
it was a
it was a
joke.
whole thing. It was a whole thing.
No.
And I was like, what? Why? I distinctly remember
God.
this, and it was interesting. Oh,
Like,
yes. Anyways,
I want more
remember.
Nutella. I haven't had it in so long. I mean,
I
not 3 jars,
remember-
but like
I remember seeing like 3 pictures of Nutella, right? Or a picture of 3 cans of Nutella with no context in an episode. And I had no idea why that was Sim Shrimp's picture. Because I thought Sim Shrimp was just the
Yeah.
shrimp we would see in the background, right?
no.
You ate 3 whole jars in 3 days?
As he
wait, I
should.
think there were 4.
No,
I think there were 3.
I think there were 3. Let's not get carried away here.
You're about to tell me, Mr. President, a 4th jar of empty Nutella has been found? Good God,
Surely
dude.
not. Surely not.
That is like
No, there were
calorie
4. Just
dense.
about the picture, there were 4.
Oh
were
my god.
Like, Mr. President, Sim
Yeah,
Shrimp
look,
has
I just found
started
a photo.
opening
It's
a 4th can of
over.
Nutella.
Mayday, Mayday.
Dang.
Oh.
The last
I
can of
sent it.
Nutella is
I
being
sent it
opened.
and VC
God
it.
damn it! I hate this boss so much.
Oh, man.
My god, dude.
Oh, Jack, you should stop playing the game and perhaps pay attention. There are indeed 4 jars of Nutella.
No, no.
He's in the podcast.
There's
yeah.
4 of them.
This can't
Holy-
be. This can't be.
Okay, wait. 350 grams. 4 jars of 350 grams.
No, cause like I remember this photo now. Like I remember the lore and everything. This is crazy.
I like how there's like a label on the can. There's actually like 4 labels, right?
Yeah,
Saying,
should we have labels? Yeah.
We don't have labels in America for like
Warnings
warnings
like
about excess, like the total amount
Yeah,
of
it's
fats
warnings
and
about
saturated
excess, yeah.
fats, calories, and I don't know what the one on the left says.
calories and sugar. Sugar. Azúcar is sugar.
Okay. Yeah, excess in sugar.
So
Yeah.
you're supposed to eat like stuff with none or like one or two at most. But this one has all four.
I
And it
don't
had
think
four
you're
of them.
I don't think you're supposed to like eat a jar in one day to begin with, or like a jar over the course of a week. You did 3 jars 3 days, like your life depended on it. Holy. Did you like eat anything else, or did you just eat Nutella with a spoon?
I mean, yeah, I didn't just eat Nutella. No. I did eat it with a spoon though.
What?
But like,
How did you? Wait, hold on.
it was like
hold
a
on.
one-time thing. I've never had this much Nutella in my hands.
Why?
Okay.
Also, there is a little
And
bit
I
of
will
an
never
issue.
have so much Nutella ever again.
All right.
So I'm a little confused. So you know
Uh-huh.
the background music. You know,
Okay.
we always had like the Sim Shrimp stuff, right? But right now it is lo-fi with my cat, and the aquarium is gone, and I don't know how to get it back. It is over. I can't believe this.
Is this the new background for season 2? Could you like minimize like the size of the game? Could you like put it smaller in the top right corner?
Yeah, there's the cat.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, no, put it in the
wait.
top right corner. Top
Wait,
right
wait,
corner.
wait.
top
I
right
need
corner.
to change things around a little bit so I can like put,
Oh,
think about it. Game in the bottom left corner, and then like you guys can
I
see the
see.
cat. Cat lovers are winning right now. I don't know how big the game should be.
this is a big W for everyone except the fact that Simshrim doesn't have a profile picture on the stream apparently.
Well, his name could just be this for. I mean, I know his profile
Oh,
picture
it's-
was not
I
on
mean-
stream, but
So that's on purpose.
It's my
I
honest
see.
reaction.
I mean,
That
like,
information.
cut some slack, please. Like, he joined midway through. You know, it's too hard. I only function.
That's the punishment.
Oh
I
my
see.
god.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. We can't.
To be fair, I got noted. I got
can't
told it
move
was a
on.
podcast like after it begun.
We can't move on from like the episode or like the previous season just like this. What did you eat with the Nutella? Did you eat asparagus with the Nutella?
Surely not.
Is that what you
Surely
did?
not.
No, if I had, I would have done it, but I didn't have asparagus, so yeah.
You
Wait,
would have.
wait.
You would
No.
have.
One
my
day I will
God.
do it. One day.
You
No, but here's the
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, whoa.
You can
Cancel this
put
guy.
so much Nutella in an asparagus that you can't even taste asparagus.
No,
It's just
that's
Nutella.
not how that works. That is not how that works at all.
What do you mean that's not how
Yeah,
it works?
guys, clip this and then just shame him. Just shame him on Twitter. I don't care how much. Just do it.
What?
He deserves it. There's no way you just said
You're
that.
telling me
Can't believe this.
because you didn't have asparagus, you did not eat your Nutella with asparagus. But if you did, you would have.
Yeah, I would have done it just for the podcast. I mean,
Just for the podcast. That's going a little far, man. I wouldn't wish
Okay.
that on my worst enemy.
So you just really love asparagus then?
I guess
I-
he does.
I could have been the first person in history to eat asparagus with Nutella.
Honestly, you might
No,
have,
but-
because who was psychotic enough to think of that? I mean, like, let's be real here. I mean,
Being the first is one thing. The next thing I would imagine is eating 4 jars of Nutella in a week.
No,
Yeah.
I'm probably not the first person to do that.
there's probably
Why?
like some person who's just like obsessed with Nutella. I mean, come on, like it is their life goal to eat as. It's like, you know, the guy that ate like a Big Mac every single day of his life for like I don't know how many years, but it was a lot of years.
The guy that did the
Oh.
experiment if they only ate McDonald's and nothing else.
No, I don't think it was. I don't
yeah.
think it was an experiment. I just think it was a person who just like loved McDonald's and they just ate it every single day of their life.
No, because okay, this is perhaps
I mean, you have
like
to love
very.
McDonald's to do that, I guess.
I mean,
This
yeah.
is perhaps very ancient for all of you, but like around the early 2000s, there was a documentary that was made about how McDonald's had like extra size, extra large for 70 cents only, and how it made people fatter in America, right? Because of how unhealthy it was.
Yeah.
And the host of the TV like documentary, so to speak, if I remember correctly, went on to only eat McDonald's for a month for all their meals.
Jesus
Breakfast, dinner, and supper. And because McDonald's was so empty in nutrients, they ended up losing weight.
Christ. That is crazy.
And whenever they were asked, would you like to make it an extra large or make it a large, they set themselves up to always say yes, just to show how bad it was. But because it was so like nutrition deficient, they ended up losing weight. And I'm like, God, that
Life
must
hack,
mess
dude.
up. That has to mess up your
That's
gut system
crazy.
so much. Yeah.
Dude. Okay, I feel like my kind of feeling on fast food is I try to eat like as many leftovers and home cooked food as possible, but like every once in a while, you know, you have to get like a burger, like from
As
just
a
fast
treat.
food.
Yeah, as a treat. So that's a pretty good take. Yeah.
Like it, you know, you don't eat
For
it too
4
much.
jars of Nutella?
Okay,
It's
that's
there,
going,
like-
that's going a little far, buddy.
It's
You-
home
you-
cooked food. What can I say? Oh, hey, hello.
You know, I really
we have another
don't
listener
agree
live
with-
on the air. Yes, Super Size Me. I believe that's what it was called, Rad. I believe that was it. I may get the time frame wrong, whether it was a week or a month, but I believe they did something controversial like that.
Jesus. That
Sorry
is-
for cutting you off.
No, it's fine. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. I was just
Wait.
told fucking save the podcast, and I have no idea
Oh.
what's happening.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Oh my
you and I
God.
both, Azura.
The podcast needs to be saved.
You
Surely.
and I both, Azura Horizons, my new boss. Is that Azura Horizons, owner of Puzzle Kingdom?
I own Puzzle Kingdom? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, huge.
What?
I-
What the heck?
yeah.
Wait, you do?
Is the
Yeah,
stream
no,
What?
buffering?
Since when?
On my end, yes, and also, yeah, it's very recently, as of a few days ago.
Yes.
I made the announcement like a few hours ago.
Yo?
Edge
Ooh.
announced his retirement from the helms of Puzzle Kingdom and has relegated that position to Azure
What?
Horizons. And as such, it doesn't mean that Edge is stepping
Yeah.
away from the community completely, but Edge has his heart set on different targets and other things he'd like
Yeah.
to do. If you've noticed, like in the last few months, in the last 2
Oh, yeah, I
quarters,
remember he wanted to work as like.
Oh yeah, I believe he did find work, but also for his own time, for his own
Yeah.
personal brand, he wanted to grow it.
Yeah.
He's into speedrunning, and let's just say it right now publicly, Tetrio, it's fun, but when you're not X rank and it's not the type of game you want to go for when your love is set on PPT, it can be quite different, right? It can be quite a shock.
Yeah.
It's understandable, but it's still
Yeah.
good to know they'll still be around.
You know, I feel like that might become my approach on this game, because, you know, after like the whole wrist situation, I'm just kind of like, you know what, I kind of want to just like take a step back.
Wrist
And then-
situation? What?
Yeah, because
happened?
my wrists are kind of GG.
Your wrists, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, your injuries.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why, you know, I've been playing games like this just because they're very low APM compared to like Tetrio.
Wait, wait, this is your
APM?
gameplay? Of course
That
it
is,
That makes
yeah. I also believe that the stream is perhaps lagging a tiny bit, and that you should add Azura onto the stream. If,
Oh.
you know,
I
we
don't
have
know
a
how
second
long I'll be
guest.
here.
Oh,
I was just told to come on, I guess. I don't know. If someone asked me to
Ooh.
come onto the podcast, I will come onto their podcast. I
maybe
did it-
we
Sure.
can.
I did it a
we
few
may-
days ago with
Oh,
podcasts, so we were-
exactly. We can also have the same wide Azura on the Apple Orchard podcast to
my
kick it
God.
off. That will be the
that-
trendsetter for this year. Is that
Surely.
wide Azura Horizons
Ev-
on the podcast?
Yeah.
every single time I come on a podcast, someone is gonna invite me now. Is that the inside joke?
That could be,
I
yeah, that
guess.
could be the bit that every single puzzle game community podcast has to do whenever they get Azura Horizons on. We're gonna stretch your picture wider and wider. Which,
Hot
Jack, there's a free bit for you that you could integrate if you were
What?
playing a game.
What could it be? I don't know.
Oh,
Dude, I don't
man.
even know
No.
if Jack knows how to stretch sources on OBS.
Oh yeah, I do. I just found it. You know, I can.
We sure as hell know that Jack can play an ad in the background though, and have a house burning for some reason.
Sure.
Oh,
And-
yeah, this is a
yeah. No,
This is
Jack,
an
I'm not
ad store
kidding.
podcast.
Wait, what?
That's what's happening, Jack.
What?
Your video has an ad playing with Arnold the actor making an ad for State Farm.
Wait,
We're not
what?
sponsored. Yes.
Wait.
You should probably just not play the game on a podcast, I believe. You could leave that to Cheese Whiz to play the Hello Kitty game.
Wait,
That'd be
what? What
dope.
ad? I'm so confused.
Your background music?
Oh, it's not showing up on my. It's not showing up on my. It's not showing up on my.
Well,
OBS.
it's showing up for the audience.
Oh,
So,
it's
audio
so
listeners,
over.
we have Arnold from the Terminator
How did
featuring himself in an ad for State Farm.
It's over. Wait,
for
what if I
some
do this?
reasons. You know you can pause a single player game, right?
Are we? Yeah, I know it's paused. Are we? Is it fixed? Is it fixed?
No, it's not.
No.
fixed.
It's
Arnold is being blown away by an explosion. Now he's getting makeup done.
Okay. Oh, that is slightly awkward. I don't know how to like get back to my original video that I had.
Now the ad is over. That's how long you've been letting that go.
My
We're
God.
back to the music.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Huge. I
Yeah.
don't know what's
Oh
happening.
my
because,
god.
Because like
Okay, there we are. Producer Jack is back. Let's go.
yes, because on my screen it was completely fine. Everything was just dandy.
Oh my god, Cheese Whiz real.
Where's Azura? We need Azura on the podcast for the audio and video listeners.
Yeah. Wait, I thought I added. No, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah, she's here.
We can't see Azura's
Just
profile
text.
picture. Yeah, the text is blending into the background.
We don't have to add the profile. Yeah. I mean, I don't have her.
wait,
profile
wait. Put
picture.
it right under the cat. Yeah.
Right under the
That
cat.
fits you
Yeah.
perfectly.
Wait.
Sim strip the game.
Can you send me your profile picture real quick? You know,
I don't know.
just because.
I don't watch it.
Host of all time.
Oh.
You know.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I'm not actually watching the stream, so I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, it's gonna be
No,
beautiful when we
oh.
watch it back.
I have a better idea. You don't even. This pre.
Why is there a cat on the pot? Why am I
go.
so wide?
Oh my
What?
god! What the- Why did you make it like this? Oh, this is terrible. But that's the best part. Okay, watch me cook real quick. This is gonna be great.
Alright.
Keep in mind, this is what Azura sent me.
Oh, that's Azura.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. So,
I think we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Why does
Cat
Zara?
is
Let's
Azura,
go.
okay.
But I think, like, if we make it, oh fuck, oh god, this is not.
You
going
should
well.
all watch the Apple Orchard podcast. We have a more stretch and wider Azura than the podcast does.
You know,
Oh my god.
you can just like, yeah, you can be like in the cat, kind of like right in the middle here, and like, I guess we can stretch your name out a little bit. Sim Shrimp, I think we should make it a little upside down, if you know what I mean, and then
You're shrinking the name.
oh my
smaller.
god.
And then, yes, nice, perfect, okay. This is so huge. Wow.
You better like keep this video that you're playing as your background for the second season. That would be beautiful.
Honestly, that's like, it's like a perfect transition, you know? Like, I accidentally did it, but now we're just gonna roll with it, so, you know.
All right. But speaking of cooking, because we're cooking
Oh.
up some mischievous stuff here.
Oh.
What were you eating with those jars of Nutella, Sim Shrimp? Like, I am fixated on that now. Like, don't you believe
No,
for a second I'm forgetting.
I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat anything with Nutella. With the Nutella, I just ate the Nutella out of the jar with a
But-
spoon.
You said without a spoon earlier, so what does that mean? Did you just shove
Wait, I
your
said
hand?
that?
You said without a spoon. I'm sure I'm not dreaming it up. I hope to God I did not. Were you just shoving your whole fist into the Nutella? Oh God, they're gone.
Surely not. Surely not.
Oh. Now who's gonna ask me the esoteric questions to make this the Apple Orchard experience?
I mean, I feel like we've kind of reached the Apple Orchard experience already. I don't know, this is kind of scuffed in my Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah.
without being interviewed whatsoever. Then again, to be
Being for this-
fair, I don't know. I just wanted to be a guest and just to see, like, wait, what's the Apple Orchard podcast like?
You can be
I guess
a
I'm asking the
permanent-
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to be a permanent member, you can. I'm not stopping you, but yeah.
Oh, hey, Simshrim, welcome back.
Bro,
What?
he's the most clutch of his entire career just now against Phoenix. Oh my god.
Yes, but how did you eat those Nutella jars?
Curry.
We must know. We must know.
We must know if you ate them without a spoon. You disconnected as I asked the question. How did you eat those 4 jars of Nutella
I would-
without a spoon?
I responded. I responded.
You disconnected the second you were about to
Oh,
respond.
he's scamming us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, did you A,
Azura,
use
would you eat
one
an
thing?
asparagus if it was covered in so much Nutella that you can't even taste the asparagus? You just taste Nutella.
Yeah, that's what he said, and I'm like actually horrified. Like, I'm kind of scared of this guy right now, and I don't know if I want him on my podcast right now.
Would you eat the asparagus slathered Nutella?
Oh my god.
Azura,
Terrifying.
What?
would you eat an asparagus? But the asparagus is covered in so much Nutella that you can't even taste the asparagus. It's just Nutella.
Is
So
this
it would be just Nutella,
I
but
guess-
like
I guess-
you would still eat an asparagus.
I guess new interview
that
question.
would be messy to. That feels really messy. Where do you hold it? Like, do you use a fork? Like, what even is this question? What?
Don't think about it too much. You just eat an asparagus with so much Nutella. So much. Imagine a mountain of Nutella. When there's a small asparagus in the middle, and you eat that whole mountain of Nutella, but it has an asparagus. Would you eat it?
I'm dealing with a psycho here, and I'm a little scared. Not gonna lie, I don't know how to deal with this mentally. I might need to take a break from the podcast again, if I'm being honest.
No.
But it's
Answer
the
the
first
question.
episode.
It's
of
important
the
right
second
now.
Season.
It's the first episode, and I'm already gone.
This is really the podcast of all time.
I mean, honestly, I think you're getting
it feels very on brand.
a pretty peak first experience, if I would say so. Like, I think
You
this
know,
might
I
be our
could-
most scuffed one yet.
Bro, where's my answer? Asura.
Oh
Dime,
my God.
si te diera una montaña de Nutella y le pongo un espárrago culiado en medio, ¿te lo comerías sí o no? Respóndeme, por favor.
I don't know.
Man, it's
what
getting
if I'm-
serious.
I like, okay, the
Respóndeme,
is good, but I don't think I would
basura.
eat that much of it, so probably no. I don't think that would be
Okay,
a good
but-
experience.
You wouldn't
got
eat
an
the whole
answer.
thing, but the asparagus part of it, would you eat it?
No, what do you mean?
Asura,
No.
respóndeme.
This is so
No,
important!
listen.
This is such an important question!
Comprende.
For the people!
I
For
suppose
the
so.
people!
I actually have like a question for random guy, honestly, like a serious question, but that would be off-brand for Apple Orchard.
Oh no, maybe
No,
maybe
you
it
can
could be
do
like
it.
the one. It could be the one serious question you're allowed per episode
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Apple Orchard
Okay.
podcast.
Yeah, we've had serious
could be
questions
that.
before. You know, we're sometimes professionals, sometimes keywords.
Yes.
Okay.
So the
Wait,
question.
yeah, my question is, how was it like hosting the Stacky Awards? What is your-
It was fun. I would do it again. I just wish I had more times to actually go through the jokes I had written down instead of just swiping them away.
Oh yeah,
That was-
did you get told to do it fast or it just
No,
happened
I
that
was
way?
just. It happened because I felt bad for the delay, and I thought there's more than just the Stacky Awards themselves that were planned. So I thought it's better to just get it moving on. Had we had more time to talk it out, I feel like it could have gone better. But it was, you know, it's things you never would have known about unless you've done it once already. So I'm getting ideas in my mind for the second in-person Stacky Awards, if possible.
So you'll be hosting the next one also.
If I'm allowed to, I would love to.
We'll make him not allowed to.
Well, if I'm allowed to, because at the end of the day, I mean, the torch was passed on to me, but even then, it's not just
Yeah.
me making all the decisions at the end of the day.
Fuck.
I would have to give a lot of credits to Edge for the production, despite all the circumstances with the bad internet and bad Wi-Fi we had there, and the venue that was not the most helpful in the world. Let's just say that. But regardless, it's a team effort. It's not just a one-man job, right? Like maybe I just had a script written out and whatnot, and I did the presentation. But like other than
Yeah.
that, it remains a team effort. It remains something that you have to rely on other people to help you out. It can't be a one-man show, despite the appearances. Also, Jack, you have an ad playing in the background again. I can't
No!
believe you have an ad
No! No!
Don't you just hate when the video feed from your podcast happens to stop and shows an ad?
Oh,
Well,
it's
no
over.
longer.
It's over. I can't believe
No
it.
longer. You can solve this problem with uBlock Origin. uBlock Origin is probably the best ad blocker on the market.
Replace the
We're not
ad
sponsored.
with another ad. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
huge. Dude.
This is the ad portion of the podcast where you would have ads inserted here.
Also, if anyone was wondering why I said the F word earlier, it's because I got the worst like red item in the entire game, and I'm sad about it.
Alabozo.
I know it's tragic.
Yeah. You know, you
We
never
should
would
make-
have had that moment had you not played the game and instead showed Cheese Whiz playing Hello Kitty. What was it called? What was it called? What was it
Hello
called?
Kitty Tetris?
Hello Kitty
No.
Island Adventure.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, only available on Apple Arcade.
Yeah,
Apple
yeah,
Arcade.
amazing.
God.
Dude, Apple
We're gonna
Arcade
just
is so
derail.
funny to me. Have you guys heard?
There's
Yeah.
like there's a whole Sonic game that was like released on Apple Arcade and no one plays it because no one has Apple Arcade.
Yeah,
And it's
and
like
tragic.
it's ridiculous.
the only reason there's games on Apple Arcade is because Apple is technically becoming a publisher and funding the development of the games, which is a shame. But at least the games were made, and we don't know if they're good because there's not enough of an audience to play them, but they exist.
That is
And
tragic.
Yeah, it's a draw. We do know that Cheese Whiz does have indeed a subscription to Apple Arcade, and I wish we could just see that gameplay for that Hello Kitty game.
I mean, speaking of Apple, and you know, I'm sure everyone's heard about the
This
new
is gonna
Vision
ignore.
Pro.
Oh God, are we talking about Ready Player One?
Oh no! Don't bring it there.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Let's
Welcome
open
to
up this
dystopia.
can of worms.
It's just like a movie about like a future where everyone is in VR all the time.
Oh,
and
wait.
it's
Yeah.
very similar to
I
that.
think
I'm
I
sure
know
you've
what you're
seen, yeah, the few scenes from that movie where they featured Tracer from Overwatch, and Iron Giant from that movie that's a cult classic, and some other franchises.
You mean the Iron
First-
Giant?
The Iron Giants, sorry. First movie, I mean, the first novel, which was like made into a movie, meh, because it's just like some 70s, 80s nerd who loved Atari who made and wrote that stuff. And then the author like started to hate their work, so in the sequel, I feel like the sequel is actually way better than the
Yeah.
first book.
Here's
Because it,
here's
like,
my
it-
take.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna go off on a complete tangent. You can finish.
No, you can.
No.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a whole different tangent. That's why like I'd rather stop it and cut it short there.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my take. If we want Ready Player One in real life, we just need to take the Apple Vision Pro and put Fortnite into it. And
No.
then closer.
Boy, do I have a product for all of you. It's called VR Chat. It's free, and thank God
God.
they haven't cracked down on the models in there yet.
Yikes,
I-
dude. Yikes.
You know, I had a subathon. I played VR Chat, and then someone came up and like flashed. Then someone made me take out my VOD. And that is my
Yeah.
experience with VR Chat.
And-
During COVID, it was like a fun, amazing place as long as you knew how to get away from the people you didn't want to have around or the types of behavior you didn't want to have around. But there's some decent,
Oh god.
fuzzy, wholesome moments to be had. But you have to find the right communities.
Yeah.
You gotta
yeah,
find the right
sure.
places. Cause
was
there's
just-
a lot of stuff that happens in VR chat. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of interesting and non-stream topic
It's-
things.
It's kind of like amazing how like VR chat as like a virtual world / plaza and platform is more successful than any of the cryptocurrency
Metaverse.
scams or any other metaverses, right? Because people actually want to use something that's not a bad product that gives the user the most amount of freedom.
Dude,
then
Metaverse
Metaverse,
that was actually insane. Just the biggest blop
It's still active, you know.
Is
still
it though?
exists.
Yes. Is it active for the amount of money that was spent on it? Because I think not.
It's bound to catch a niche interest for certain people.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
But I mean, if you're
but-
spending that much money, you want it to be much more than just a simple niche interest.
Yeah, it's just the Apple Vision Pro, I feel like, is one step towards the right path to introduce the idea of VR headsets or AR headsets to the wider public. Because yes, the appeal of having like multiple gigantic screens, that's pretty nice, and we finally got to a point where the screen resolutions per eye is pretty decent enough, and there's also tech that now reduces the computational load on whatever you have on you to the point that you don't really need a whole PC connected
Yeah.
with gigantic long cables to have like enough juice to power all of it. The Apple Vision Pro is by all means like a luxury product, a luxury tech product, but also the innovation that Apple has pushed through is amazing. with
I
it.
will say I am definitely not surprised that the amount of money that they made it cost, but you know, that's just Apple.
I mean,
what can you do?
You do have, it's not just an Apple problem. You do have to remember, like, they filed a patent for it in 2007.
Oh damn, that's when I
the
was
idea-
born. Dang, that's crazy.
Okay, I'm suddenly feeling like a grandpa, but God.
Yeah, you better.
The initial plans for the Vision Pro, as it was when it filed that patent, it was meant to be connected to an iPod Classic.
Oh,
I don't know if you know what an iPod
Yeah, I
Classic
know.
is.
I had an
Okay.
iPod, so don't worry. I remember
An
getting my
iPod.
iPod.
Yeah, an iPod Classic was what they planned to have it connected to. In 2007, they filed a patent. You have to imagine that like the R&D costs were astronomical.
Oh yeah,
and that they had to
definitely.
sit on it and wait for like the right amount of tech that was compact enough power efficient enough and feasibly affordable enough to a certain extent that you could make it into an end consumer product
Yeah.
instead of like, I don't know, a military contract product development that will never be used and just
Yeah.
be stored away as an experiment gone wrong, right?
Gonna spend that much, you need to make it accessible. But geez, 2007, I didn't know it went that far back. Also, yes, let's go gasoline.
I mean, I
We
would.
weren't even born, Jack.
I was
Yeah.
born sometime in
idea-
April, but you know, I was born.
The idea of a physical AR headset or goggle goes back to a bit like way back than we usually think. It didn't really start with the Oculus
Well,
VR
I
development kits.
imagine ideas
it
for
was
it
like-
have been like floating.
It was in
around.
the 70s and 80s. That's how far back
I would
goes. It's
believe
just
it. It's like, I mean,
we finally have all the computational power available on thin enough chips that were power efficient enough to push all of that tech.
okay,
But-
I hate this
Yeah.
enemy.
There's a lot of old stuff. It just takes a while to get it refined perfectly. VR is getting
Jack.
there. VR
What?
is getting there.
What about you stop playing that game and you play
Yeah.
something like Tetris?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of a run right now, and I think it's going pretty well until I just like randomly died to like this guy summoning the sun. Oh, I
You
think
see, I have another question for the Apple Orchard podcast hosts that are present here. Isn't not a problem that you're running the podcast under the Tetrio category when you're not playing
Oh.
Tetrio whatsoever?
that's a little awkward. You know, I kind of forgot about that, and you know, that's unfortunate.
I
Well,
have seen like some Tetrio staff get in touch with people doing that, but it was.
if it's
Yeah.
a
You're
one-off
not really
thing,
supposed to do that.
I don't.
Is it really a one-off thing?
Okay, I'll switch it next time just because I completely forgot about it this time. Because I mean, like, dude, trust me.
This is the
bro.
character update? Yeah, this is the character update. Look at
Yeah,
Looks-
You know, yeah, this is a character.
yeah, this is the
system.
character update. Trust me, bro.
yeah,
Dude,
Garma really did a great job with this
Garbo
update.
popped off.
We've been waiting for
Dude.
it so long.
The graphics
You can
are
see-
insane.
You can see the League of Legends, like, you know, influence at the bottom right with the
Oh, yeah,
skills
it's
and the
true.
cooldown.
Yeah, yeah.
Look bottom right.
Trust me, trust me.
All the quote-unquote Tetris pieces have been removed because the Tetris company, right? So it's
Yeah.
not infringing on their creative license, quote-unquote. We have another ad running in the... Oh, never mind, it's gone.
No, we
It's
don't.
gone. Oh, good.
It's over.
I'm telling you, you don't have an ad blocker on.
Man, I feel like I really should. I think that would be helpful.
Yeah, now Tetrio has a pay... What?
Oh yeah,
This
we have
game
an
is-
ad.
I think Tetrio
Yeah.
should add a
And then what
paywall.
do you
this
mean?
game is paid, right?
Oh,
Yes.
it's gone.
Tetrio, there's a risk of raining 2 is a paid game. It is not free.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
That is so huge. If you know how this game works at all, you understand how huge that is.
I'm starting to feel like
I didn't
the
even
host
know
is not
how-
listening
what's
to
the name of the game.
podcast. This is Risk of
What
Rain
host?
2, a very fun game. What host? We have Andrew here. Come on.
Yeah, we'll be
True.
fine. Okay, I'm a little scared because I had 2 challenges. Fuck! No!
Andrew, I assume, has been managing like getting this on the such.
Oh, it's
right?
over.
So-
Yeah, I've been doing everything
Awesome.
after the podcast.
yeah, because
Right.
Andrew's the only confident one out of y'all, honestly.
Damn, would you look at that? 2 guests roasting the podcast in the first episode of the new season. That's
guests?
crazy.
Yeah, B, fight,
I hate this.
fight.
I want to leave the podcast.
Get out of here. No, my storage is in shambles from re-rendering the entire podcast. With
Oh, it's
chat
over.
overlaid on it. Like an hour and a half each video over 20
God.
episodes. Should clean out my hard drive sometime.
Hmm.
Or just
You know,
I would've-
with cloud solutions.
Jack,
would
what?
be-
Why would you ever think playing that game on the Tetra category would be a good idea?
Listen,
Like,
I forgot I was on the Tetrio category. Okay. Let's
You know, it's quite an
this is-
easy problem to fix. You could just pause the game because you're in single player, click on the top right
no, but
on Twitch,
That's
and
just-
go to the channel dashboard and change the category.
that's
we're
such a
doing
random
it.
game.
Oh, we're
I don't
doing
even
it.
know what the game is. Like, what?
Oh, yeah, okay,
Oh,
we switched it. We
no.
switched it. Okay, huge. Let's go. Yeah, I'm
Wow.
such a professional streamer now. Dude, I'm actually crying right now because I hate this boss.
You hate your grandparents?
No,
You're such
no.
a bad grandchild.
See,
That's amazing.
They like these guys, they just summon the sun and kill me.
I know how the game works. I'm just saying maybe
stop!
you shouldn't be playing when you're supposed to be hosting a podcast, my dear friend.
Hey, that's how Apple Orchard podcast works. Trust me.
I've never seen
I-
Risk and
it's been
Rain.
worse.
dude.
I hate this.
This is
I
a
hate
new
this.
season 2
You
edition.
somehow made one of the key reoccurring host, Simp Shrimp, hate the podcast. How do you feel about this achievement so
I think he
far?
loves it. I think he loves it.
All right, writing down denial.
It's over. It's actually.
I'm
so
definitely
over.
not at gunpoint right now.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely not.
Yeah, Simp Shrimp, could you say it for the audience and the audio listeners at home how much you love the podcast?
Oh my god. Ah,
Oh my god.
me encanta este podcast. Mejor, el mejor.
Simp Shrimp was so scared.
Mejor
You have to say
podcast
it
de
in
todos los
Spanish.
tiempos.
Blink twice
Podcast
if
of
you're
all
being.
time?
Blink twice if you're being held against your own will.
What twice?
I can't blink.
It's
Dude, I
over.
don't have
Oh,
a
it's
camera.
over.
Or I don't even have like my profile picture on the stream.
Oh,
My name
that's
is upside down.
Crazy. Jack figured out a way to kidnap co-host and guest. That's insane.
What can I say? I'm just so skilled, aren't I?
You know, it's bad. You're not doing damage to the boss.
Yes, I am. Did you not see
But
all of that
you were
damage?
running away for a majority of it.
Dude, it went from like 60k HP to like 20. Okay, give me a break.
You know, it would be nice if you took a break from the game.
Hey,
to host a
hey.
podcast.
After this, after the stage, you know, I'll stop playing. But like, I've got to beat Mithrix. You know, the final boss. You know, I got to.
I'm going to beat you if you don't stop playing this stupid game.
Yeah, okay.
Stop doing the
We
podcast.
don't have to go that far.
Wow,
do
the
we?
violence was 0 to 10 real quick.
Okay.
But yes, no, Simp Shrimp, how did you
Oy,
eat those
oy.
jars of Nutella?
No, we're not going back to this.
Are we really going back to the Nutella?
I
mean,
never
come
got
on.
an answer to it, so I'm really wondering.
I mean, I guess he's right, but
Or do you have any funky questions you usually have for guests that come onto the podcast? It's you know, it's I'm waiting for
I
the
think
funky
the
questions.
Stacky Awards topic was a good topic. It was a great
yeah.
topic.
Let's go back to
We
the
should continue.
Stacky Awards. You know, yeah.
No Nutella.
Alright.
We should get back to the Stacky. So, I saw there were like trophies, or like, how do you call them?
Yeah, there
for
were
each
trophies. There were
category.
trophies.
Yeah, there were like trophies, and I saw you like were finding the trophy for each category, but
I
you didn't
don't
have
know
anyone
why
to give it to because a lot
Yeah.
of people didn't come to the live event.
So
I don't know. It looked kind of awkward. I don't know.
It did. It only hit me. It occurred to me like more than halfway through the show that like the majority of the winners for the trophies were not present in the audience, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I was like watching it,
I
I was
thought-
like, this is awkward.
I thought they all won. Like people in the audience would have won all of them, and it really took me a while to realize they're not here. And I was like, oh, I feel sad now.
Man, it was so
And
sad.
you thought to yourself, we're all alone in this world.
Did you just switch the game back to the Tetro category?
No, it's Risk of Rain. What the hell?
Who changed it?
It is Risk of Rain. I did not change anything. It literally says on my screen Risk of Rain 2. I don't
You just
understand.
switched it now. Yeah.
What?
Oh, beautiful.
What? I'm confused. Whatever.
At the same time, it could just be that I was remembering wrong during the discussion and the selection of the winners for each category. And I remember thinking, wow, that's a lot of names, and wow, all of these names happen to also attend, so I thought the majority would go home with their own trophy, but turns out, yeah, I was wrong, and I really deeply misremembered. I could have just not unboxed all of those trophies. I could have saved myself a lot of time.
Yike.
When's shipping
Yeah.
out, Ben?
I mean,
Moose. Moose is in possession of 99% of all the trophies at the moment, I believe.
99%.
There's
Yes.
right. You know, I need to poke Moose about other stuff. Like we need to do like medals for the snow winners, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there are
that's a
medals
separate
also.
issue.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
I
shipping
thought-
that needs to happen.
I thought you only had like the badges for Tetria.
Yeah, there was that, and then there was supposed to be like medals.
Physical medals.
Yeah.
Dude.
physical medals.
Apple Orchard got
Well, like
so robbed.
participation or like first, second, and third place.
I think it's just first, second, and third place. There's no way we're sending out medals to participation medals to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
no,
lot,
that would be,
you know?
That
a
would be
ton.
very undoable as well, just because, like, I don't know. There's so many
Ooh,
different
I
ones.
just remembered. Little funny tidbit behind the scenes for the Stacky Awards. The video that played presenting all the VTubers that were nominated, if you go back to that video on YouTube, which is, if I remember correctly, on Monica Ray's channel,
Oh, really?
if you go to the last few seconds of that video, at the bottom of the screen, it says apparently, "Random guy, this is your fault." And
Why?
that came to me as a surprise because leading up to the Stacky Awards, I proposed to Moose, hey, Die Streaming will be in attendance to the Stacky Awards and Snow is Infinite in person. What if Die sang Dive to open the show? And Moose
Ooh.
replied, okay, why not? But Die was like, I never agreed to this. What are you doing?
Oh,
and it
you
was
just-
quite funny.
You just set
was
it up
quite
without
funny.
him, like,
Yes,
agreeing to
yes,
it? That
as
is
a joke.
crazy.
I didn't think Moose would accept, but he did indeed just saying, why not? Carte blanche, go ahead. And then I was like, okay, yeah, we can just not have any opening to the show. It's fine. We didn't really plan for any of that anyways, right?
That is so
And
funny,
then-
though.
Because Dai said no behind the scenes, and there were other people in the VC while that happened that were witness to it, Radical Cup took on the helm and took on the mission alone to get a skit, so to speak, ready for the show, and I did not know about it. It came to me as a surprise. The whole video. I hadn't ever seen it until the Stacky Awards were presented. I had only seen a
That is
screenshot.
So
it.
scuffed.
So even for me, there was a surprise to it. Like, it's even better because like I get to experience it like the audience does. I don't get to know everything down to every single last detail. Even the winners to every single Stacky Award, although they were selected, I didn't get to remember them by heart because I was half asleep, half awake when the winners were selected during the process. So the envelopes had their names written on there, and it came to us as a surprise for a majority of them. Additionally, I remember the goof I pulled. Oh, we have an ad on.
No, no.
Yeah,
Is
sponsored
it
by Reese's
why is
Cups.
the category on Tetrio again?
What do you mean it's on Tetrio again? I literally didn't change anything. This is
It has changed to Tetrio.
Someone here is being funny.
Someone is doing a little bit of trolling. Did you say there was an ad again? Because I'm crying if there was.
The
There
ad
was
finished.
for like 2 seconds. Yeah.
That's weird.
Wait, real quick. Wait, what was it again? Stackies. Oh, yes, the goofs that were the most embarrassing was when Andy was missing from my script as a nominee. As I came to understand it, and Andy did not want to be nominated and wanted to be removed from the nominees list, but that I wasn't aware of that, and so they didn't make it into the script I
Rip.
had. So the audience had to correct me live, and I was like,
Yikes.
"Ooh, that's embarrassing." So yeah, that's other things I'll have to coordinate myself, because I did goof off, I did mess it up. It was on me, so that was sad.
Apple
You
Orchard.
did have like a lot of moving parts, so I don't blame
Yeah.
you for like getting like I feel
Yeah,
like
but
that's kind of
it's a
inevitable.
lot of stuff I could have caught up to had I not been sloshed and drunk the evening before.
No way.
See, sacrifices were made.
Yikes, dude.
So it's just me being quite the silly little goober, as someone else would say.
Is it true that Moose almost crashed his car?
I think that's after. I don't think that was during or at the Stackies or at Snows Infinite. I
I
wouldn't
think
have
that
the
was it was like it was when listening to Bad Goblin is what Miz said. That was like a while. I
Yeah.
don't think that was during TWC. Bad Goblin just brought it up. Unless you got
Yeah, like I think Goblin told a funny story that Moose almost crashed his car, but it was a different
What?
event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh, I see.
if there's like if he crashed his car at the stack and they're almost did, then I do not know.
Yeah, I would have heard about it, I believe. Oh, we have someone. The audience has a question for the hosts.
Oh,
May I
oh.
have the host's opinion on toothbrush AI covers of songs?
What? That exists?
And Radical Cup has provided us with a link to a
So-
toothbrush singing
What?
I am principally like just against AI.
against
honestly.
AI.
Are we becoming
I
React
don't want my
streamers?
voice to be stolen.
No,
But,
yeah, but this one is a toothbrush singing, so it's not really stealing
It's
anyone's
weird.
voice. Yeah, but those are pretty funny. But I would imagine, I wonder what's Jack or Simshrim or Andrew's opinion on those.
No, I love this.
I
I don't
mean,
like it.
wait.
This
Okay.
is what AI was meant to be used for.
Yeah, not stealing people's
I-
voices, but making memes.
Hot take: AI was meant to be used for like curing cancer, not generative stuff.
Wait.
What do you
At all.
mean?
Wait a minute.
Like you use AI for
Proper
like, better
AI,
things than
I would
stealing people's
say-
writing or art or
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know.
Is the stream gonna get like muted
And-
for this?
For what?
not that-
Did you start? Did you start
It's a-
playing
it's a-
the toothbrush cover?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait. Can you guys hear it?
Not in the Discord chat. No, we cannot hear it in the VC here, but perhaps the stream can.
I can hear it. No, I don't like it.
It's not. I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
I agree.
What am I listening?
What do you mean
Why?
using AI for a good cause?
This honestly, it's like a funny cause for AI, which I support it if it's like if you're not trying to steal the work and you're just doing something funny with it. But like,
It's. I'm still standing, sung by a toothbrush.
I
The
think-
lyrics are toothbrushing.
I think that the yeah, I don't know. I think the Gangster of Paradise one was a bit more acceptable, just because like it's only a small portion of the song. They're not like re-uploading
not
the
the whole-
entire song.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's beatboxing, why not toothbrushing?
Oh,
What?
like actual
make
human
music.
beings trying to replicate the music.
Yeah.
I feel like that's. I don't know if that's even possible, dude.
No, I think
I
I think
mean-
it is. I think you can like, in theory, you can like move your mouth as well
Yeah.
to change the resonance
Yeah.
of the toothbrushing.
You like vocalize it.
And then like do it
Exactly.
rhythmically. Yeah, you can maybe do it. It's not something that's been explored clearly.
You
but,
see,
know.
only on the Apple Orchard podcast do we
Yeah.
ever ask the most important questions, such as, can you play the toothbrush as an instrument?
No, and what is your favorite toothbrush song? Very important. Very
We're
important.
not. Oh no.
What if you brush your teeth but with Nutella? I have to try that.
Oh god!
I
No.
It would fall off, man.
No,
Here we are with Nutella once again.
no, we're not doing this. We're not brushing our teeth with
Oh.
Nutella. I can't believe this. This is
Mondelo,
tragic.
please sponsor us with Nutella. You're... Well, would you not want to have a lifetime supply of Nutella and
I
just
mean,
ship it all to
it's-
Sip Shrimp so Sip Shrimp could have a can a day?
It's an interesting proposal, that's for sure.
That seems like a very
Dangerous.
caloric diet, a very sugary
Yes.
diet, in fact.
And so, I don't know if you were here for this, but
Oh.
under the VC muted, Simpson was kind enough to share us the picture of the 4 cans of Nutella that were eaten in the course of a week. 3 of which we
Oh,
can confirm have been consumed within the span of 3 days.
What the?
On the Nutella jar, each of them have 4 stop signs in black with white text saying excess of sugar, excess
Yeah,
of
oh my
total
God.
fats, excess of saturated fats, and then lastly, excess of calories. Sim Shrimp,
my-
deciding not to read, consume 3 of those jars in 3 days, and the 4th one in an indeterminate amount of time.
Yikes, dude.
Simpson.
His heart
Simpson
is
muted. You can't confront the
Yep,
tragedy.
yep.
You can't
Nah.
At the
confront what he's
moment,
He's
Sim Shrimp is
deflecting.
running away from their problems.
Yeah, that's how I take it.
Or perhaps they went to go grab a jar of Nutella. Who knows?
Would y'all
No.
do the thing? Would y'all eat that much Nutella?
No.
Nutella is good, but that is a lot of Nutella. Like,
That is too much.
I've never tried Nutella.
For 1 week?
Never.
what is today's podcast? Same as always, pure chaos.
Pure
I
chaos.
can't even eat Nutella. I'm allergic to
Oh, rip.
Oh.
hazelnut. I've been hearing the
That
hype
is-
and like,
It's a chocolate spread, so
Yeah.
It's like imagine
Yeah.
peanut butter, but like chocolate, you know?
chocolate. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
just-
dense
it's
in
a very rich chocolate.
calories.
I kind of stopped eating peanut butter. Oh, it's been a long time since I had like a peanut butter sandwich.
Do you like your peanut butter smooth or chunky?
Smooth.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
mm,
Are you
I
team
feel
green
like-
or team
oh.
red?
but if I were to choose one, I would choose smooth.
Okay, I think y'all actually make sense. I don't get anyone who thinks
From time to time, chunky is perfect to make peanut butter cookies out of.
Yeah, like
but
th-
yeah,
they
I
have their
don't
uses.
Go for. I don't go
Yeah, 'cause
for
cookies are
chunky
supposed
on
to
a
be, like, a
spread.
little-
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Crunchy on a spread
I don't know.
seems impractical.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's. I guess I didn't think about the cookies angle. That is a good point.
Well, that's
that
for
point-
the Kraft brand of peanut butter. They I don't know if they do that in the United States, but Kraft peanut butter. Oh god, they have a recipe for peanut butter cookies on the jar.
Mm.
So, listeners at home, if you have a green or red jar of Kraft smooth or chunky peanut butter, and you take a look at a can, on the back, do you have a recipe, a fun recipe for peanut butter cookies?
Huge.
Should be on there. And do tell us on the next episode if you did yes see a recipe or no you did not see a recipe. Because in Canada they do, but I don't know if they do anywhere else. Also, does a recipe change between the chunky and the smooth and the extra creamy?
If you do want to answer early, be sure to tweet at us on
Yeah.
Twitter or X on at sign
Okay.
podcast orchard. That is our Twitter.
I
Tweet
didn't
never
find
found-
Nutella, but I found condensed milk.
Huh.
Oh god!
Oh, why do you have an open
Okay.
can of condensed milk?
What?
And here I have my toothbrush.
Oh no.
Okay,
No.
well, Jack, you have the
Oh,
opportunity to
no.
capture interesting footage here. Please stop playing the game. I beg
What
of
is
you.
going on? I am so
You have
confused.
You have the most interesting content that SimStream is providing you, and you're about to
Condensed
miss.
milk. Okay, wait. How do I put
You're
your
about-
camera? How do I put your camera on? Or do I do display capture? Do I
Jack,
just-
I can't believe you missed Simtrim, the commentator of Tallest 69.
The duo commentary of the year, clip of the year.
Wait.
You're
Winner.
about to miss the best bit of content this podcast can ever have to boot off a season.
Wait.
My hands are so
wait.
sticky now. I hate this.
Okay,
You
I got it.
decided to still spend it. You're showing OBS in the whole stream. Oh
Yeah.
god!
It's over. Anyways.
You can full screen it. Full screen it.
The studio
Bottom
mode?
right.
No,
Okay.
Oh my god, my
There
hair.
you are.
Okay.
This is content.
This is
great.
content.
This is amazing content. Hair for the camera in the audience. Yes.
Yeah. Condensed milk.
Now, let's see.
I have condensed milk. Look, it has the things. Yeah, this one
The
has-
warnings: excessive
Bye.
sugar and calories. Based. Here, the toothbrush. It goes into the can. It's off camera. It's been
It's off
swished
camera.
around.
Yeah. Oh my
As it goes out, we have drippings. We have dripping of the condensed milk.
Wait,
SimStream is shaken.
Oh.
I'm sure it almost goes in. It goes out again.
Oh.
The risk of dripping
Oh.
onto the black shirt. He could create a mess right now.
Oh.
SimStream just trying to gather himself up. He's laughing. He's still losing it.
Oh my
This could
god.
be a big moment in this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's in! Oh, the
Yes.
brushing has started. The brushing has started. Almost chokes on it. Throws his glasses onto the desk and leaves the room.
Oh my
Ladies
god.
and gents and everyone
Beautiful
else.
performance. Beautiful
We have
performance.
SimStream
Oh my
brushing their
god.
teeth with condensed milk. What an amazing
God.
moment to kick off.
You better
the
clip
second
that.
season.
You better clip that.
Do we have clips of it in the audience?
Surely. Oh my god. Clip of the year? Clip of the year? Anyone?
Oh god.
Oh my
I
god.
Clip of
never
the
would have
year,
thought. I don't.
Okay.
It's not even Tetra, really.
No, they're in the Tetrio
But
category,
it's Tetrio
so it's
people.
clearly-
Oh, SimTrip is
I mean-
back, ladies and gents.
I
The
suppose
headphones are
Simtrip-
back on.
I suppose Simtrip
Oh,
falling
yeah.
out of the chair wasn't really gameplay in and of itself. So I think, honestly,
No.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna when I like encounter like potential nominees, I note them down in the stats. So I'm gonna do that right now.
Because, like, I don't know if this, like,
Um,
technically counts. Because, like, it's not a Tetris stream, but whatever.
This could be a great like tidbit to include in a
That's the Tetris
montage.
category again.
Yeah. No, there's no way. What?
Alright.
Someone has to be switching it because I keep.
From the
Cider voting.
From the audience, we have an important question from CheeseWiz328. So, SimShrimp, did it work as an instrument?
Sadly, I would need to practice more. I will after the stream. I will eat more condensed milk straight from the toothbrush,
Please
straight
don't,
from the
please
can
don't.
to practice. Next spot.
Oh, God. It's not because you're using a toothbrush with sugary sweets that you're gonna find cavities. It's
I
not
will
gonna
need to
cancel
practice a
each
bit more.
other out.
At some
Shoutouts
point,
to
I'll become X rank at it. Don't worry.
Oh, it's
X-ray.
toothbrush.
Guys, it's happening. Oh fuck,
Oh.
this is stressful.
You know, the gameplay
Okay.
was meant to be a secondary distraction, not your main focus during the episode of the podcast.
I'm gonna distract by reading up and saying Cheese's other question, which is Simshrimp, do you like your asparagus with peanut butter?
Asparagus, I haven't tried that.
Oh, you're feeding
I
him
could, I
ideas.
have. There's so many combinations that I should try with asparagus. You know what?
Asparagus ketchup, asparagus mustard, asparagus.
No, I've already tried
peanut
those.
butter.
I
Oh.
think you should dip your asparagus in pure Wagyu fat. That makes everything better.
Oh,
Oh,
good God, no.
Deep fry it.
Oh,
Just deep fry your asparagus.
Deep fried
But
asparagus.
instead of you know, I could go even more chaotic. Instead of using like breadcrumbs or cornflakes or anything sane, crush up Oreo cookies.
no.
Just going
what?
insane.
Asparagus with Oreo cookies?
Stop.
Deep fried
I,
in Oreo crumbs.
Okay, wait.
I like where this is going.
Breadcrumbs sounded good enough, but
I don't
Oreos-
like where this is going, in fact.
Here's perhaps like an actual recipe, like slices of ham or bacon, and you wrap the asparagus with the meat. How about that? Let's not go too crazy here.
Yeah, this I want
You
to
could
preserve
try-
my sanity.
You could try actual recipes with the asparagus, you know.
Like asparagus with mayo, like we've discussed
No.
before.
Oh,
Trust
I
me.
have a great idea for content. We should create roll for asparagus, and we roll a dice to determine asparagus toppings.
How about we don't do
Good
that?
That's
apple
a-
orchard content.
That's a bit. We're creating bits. Your
True.
two guests are creating more bits than you ever will.
Yeah, I
playing
mean, you
Masquerade
got a
2.
point. I mean, you know.
Okay, what about this? If at some point there is a IRL podcast, Apple Orchard podcast again, we just have a bunch of asparagus and we have to eat them with different stuff.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
God.
evil. That is so evil. But that's brilliant. Guys, I beat
Andrew.
the game. I beat the
Look,
game.
Andrew.
if you want to provide the ingredients for that, if you want to purchase all of the stuff for that, if we ever meet IRL, I don't know if y'all
Okay,
want to meet.
I
at
will bring
MPS or
asparagus.
You, dear audience, you can quote Simshrimp with "I will bring asparagus"
something. You
for
should
now
make the
and all
flight-
time.
Wait, but the real question is, are you gonna eat it raw or cooked? Both?
Oh God.
No, we can try different methods of cooking it. We can.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can fry it.
More
You can
content,
fry
yeah,
it
more
as
content.
asparagus.
roll for asparagus. You roll for topping. You roll for cooking method. You have
Oh,
boiling. You have pan
God.
frying. You have deep frying. You have baking. You
Air
have a lot where you can
frying.
Go with it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sun cooked, sun baked.
It's getting worse and worse.
No, it's
well,
only getting better.
it wouldn't be bad if you just weren't playing Risk of Rain 2
I beat
and
it.
showed us Hello Kitty.
I beat it. Okay, I just beat the game.
So you're telling
Spoiler
us
alert.
you're telling us
Oh
the
my God.
entertainment is stopping?
Well, I beat it for the second time ever. You know, huge.
Oh,
awesome.
true.
The Apple Orchard power up. I don't even know if this game's hard.
I know.
Is it hard for you?
It's pretty hard, I would say.
Oh, then you got the
He's-
Apple Orchard power up even with bad items or what?
He's playing without artifacts. That's probably why.
What do you mean?
Artifacts can streamline your experience to build up items when you're playing in monsoon difficulty. But that's besides the point. We were talking about asparagus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Let's get back to asparagus. Come on.
Which would bring me to
Yeah.
ask the following question: whether Jack and Azura and Andrew would be present at the next WPL.
Hopefully.
I don't
Okay.
I will be at
know.
Modern Tetris Showdown. That's all I can confirm. I want to go to WPL, and we'll see.
Okay.
I
Andrew?
think that should work out for me, but I need.
I will
you
be. Yeah, I'll be at WPL. I'll be sure.
Alright, so
Where- Gotta
is
make it.
it's in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, that is doable for me. I think maybe I can try to go. It just depends. Like, what if school screws me over?
It usually happens around the second week of August.
Which is when my school starts usually. Just
Skip
tragic.
school.
Uh,
Here.
Skip school to
Imagine
eat
going to school
asparagus.
I don't know about that.
One day, perhaps, Simpson, would you like to come to WPLC
Yeah.
just to eat asparagus?
I want to, but like,
with all of us.
it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
It just hurts because like I can't go like each year just because like school and everything is starting at the
Well,
exact same time.
There's,
Yeah.
I mean, there is Modern Tetris Showdown.
What's
Another
that?
American land. It's in Philadelphia. It's on March 23rd.
That is
Yeah, but
also
it-
when school is.
If I wanted to go to one LAN, I would probably go to Snow is Infinite though. If I could go to one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Oh,
see.
right.
Also, feedback on the randomized bubble tea I got at the beginning of the episode.
Oh.
It turns out it's pineapple juice with fruit of passion seeds, and so I've been munching on passion fruit seeds, and they've been getting stuck in my teeth the whole time. It's not that pleasant, but hey, it was like 10 Canadian dollars, which is what, like $2 American, for 3 large cups of the stuff.
Have you ever had Pog juice
So it's worth
before?
it. What juice?
Pog juice
No.
in Hawaii?
Pog juice. That
Pog
sounds like a
juice?
pink sauce, but
No,
Yeah,
it's
is
passion
that
fruit,
real?
orange, and guava, and it's so good.
Oh,
that does sound good actually.
Because I remember I was
Wait.
going to Hawaii, and I was like one of my other friends. They were also going with their family. We were doing separate things, like they were going scuba diving and stuff, and we were just sightseeing, hiking and stuff. And like my friend was like, "Yeah, you should get Pog juice," and I was like, "You have to be fucking with me." There's no way, but it's actually really good. I recommend if you
As
ever...
a juice, I can imagine it's good. Let's just say that, like, as a different type of juice that you transform into vapor, it is disgusting.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
But-
as a juice, like an actual juice you would drink, I would imagine it'd be good. It's just a synthetic recreation of those 3 flavors combined is too much.
But yeah, it was
Hmm.
honestly some of the best juice I've had like ever in terms of flavor. It was great, but I don't know if I can get it like mainland US. Probably, but
You'd have to find passion fruit, and you'd have to like cut it open, scoop out the seeds, and put it in a blender.
what about Nutella juice?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's chocolate milk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have one drop of that and I immediately die.
Oh god, the allergy. Just get an EpiPen ready. You know?
Is Simpson
It's
still
gonna be the-
recovering from?
I have a small load. Just one EpiPen. Sure, that's like
I'm
Oh,
looking
God.
at this condensed milk.
No,
like-
no.
I want to eat it, but I also don't want to.
After
don't know
this
what to
toothbrush
do.
experience, I don't know if I could. It's a lot to.
Is your toothbrush just going to taste like condensed milk for a tiny bit? until you
Yeah,
rinse
I
it
think
out?
it will.
Honestly, probably it's over.
I
God,
don't think you should
Well,
have done that,
I
but it
still
was
can't believe
amazing
he
to
did
boot off
that.
the season.
Condensed milk it
Yeah.
is.
Oh god. Wait, did anyone ever suggest condensed milk and asparagus yet?
oh, why is it getting worse and worse? Like I feel like the more time goes on, like just the worse asparagus combinations we're coming up with tonight. I'm concerned.
just delete the VOD.
No,
no,
God.
Episode 1, season 2 never happened.
Yeah,
We
we restarted. This was a test. This was a test, you know.
After what you just did on stream, I don't think we can. I don't think we're going to.
It's precious footage.
No.
Yeah, it cannot be lost media unless you decide to make it lost media, and therefore it becomes rare and people will search it out, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
someone in like the Tetris Discord, like subreddit, is gonna ask for it.
Imagine. Is that still a thing, the Tetris Reddit?
I'm sure it
Tetris
is.
Hmm.
Surely.
Yeah, probably.
The Tetris tournament subreddit.
I think it's just a Tetris subreddit.
I don't know.
God, r/Tetris. No.
The one copy, that one copy pasta. Oh, and look, there's a new post on the Tetris tournament subreddit, the one that Jed made from BenXT. I saw a promo today.
Wait, what is Dingo talking? Let me click this link. What is this about? Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
Is this a copy pasta?
On that fateful day, my friend asked me to play Tetrio to kill our boredom. We were weak and puny, but more importantly, we were happy. We never kill each other personally. We were comrade that fight gravity till our last breath. But then gravity whispered to me, "You don't have to fight me." What do you mean? Everyone will inevitably ended by you. Amazing grammar. What is? What
Do you want to voice act this?
I don't know.
It
I
could be
don't think
funny.
I will.
Stack biscuit.
I replied with my
check it
waffle
out.
Oh,
body. Kill him and I shall free you. He pointed to my friend as he dropped the legendary TSD factory to me. I can't.
He's my friend.
Is that so? Then I'll crush you again and again. In 2 minutes, he crushed my pride by forcing me to bow down. In 3 minutes, he crushed my limb to fight back. In 4 minutes, I like how in 4 minutes he crushed all my senses and became numb and become numb. With this fractured head of mine, I tried to recall everything happened in my life. I think this kind of ending wasn't bad at all as I exhale my last breath. oh, Star, thank you for the raid.
Note for the audience, by the way, the grammatical errors are in the script and they're not like being misread.
Yeah,
Jack is reading them as they are.
but it's not the end. Somehow, also, yeah, Star, how do I shout out again? Surely I can remember. Sure.
Hello,
You
Raiders.
did it. Don't worry.
Hello, Raiders. Get
Oh.
ready for Jack reading.
Oh,
the
my mods
new
are so
Tetris
cool.
lore.
You rated at a great time, Star. This is just pure chaos.
Yeah. Why did the category go back to Risk of Rain? I literally put it on just chatting. I actually hate my life right now.
No, it's on Tetrio on my end.
Why did it go to Tetrio? I literally just watched it in front of my eyes go to Tetrio as I saved it as just chatting. I'm getting scammed. This is terrible.
So it is.
Now, for reference for the viewers and audio listeners, the link has been included into the Twitch chat.
Anyways.
Yeah,
For
no, it's
your
actually in the
own
description.
reading
In
pleasure.
every single place you're listening to this, it's in the description. Now I'm forcing Andrew to do all that. You're welcome.
Jack does not realize how many people have access to every single credential of Apple. Yeah, that's like 8 or 10 people. I don't know. It's a lot. Everyone
funny.
who is staff/main has access to everything. Stream key. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but it's fine. Anyways.
But you were at, but it's not the end.
Yeah, but it's not the end. Somehow, all of my wounds and body perfectly healed. Then I heard eerie, familiar voice. The
Are you
grammar.
ready for rounds 2?
Rounds 2. It ends a bit longer than before, but eventually it ends all the same. Every time I back to life, my body always perfectly recovered, but my spirit isn't that easy to recover. Driven insane, I picked the legendary TST factory and went to my friend, shooting TSD consecutively piercing his body as his warm smiles that welcomed me at first.
Note for the audience, consecutively has been spelled CONCECUTIVELY.
Oh, they tried their best. I don't know who wrote this, but turned into pure undistilled terror that can't be explained by words. How long is this? Jesus Christ! I just scrolled down.
Like, yeah,
The
you
Zoomer
can-
attention span cannot fathom this.
No, because I was like, okay, how much do I have left? And then I just look at like the scroll bar on the right, and I'm like, oh no, dude,
So long.
this is gonna take a while. A loud laughter echoed through room. Gravity amazed on my potential and my proficiency at using TSD Factory. I like how gravity is like the driving force to kill. Like
The villain.
it's like the snake in Apple and Eve, you know? He sent me on a quest to Tetra League and collect all other similar tools like this, which he called Opener. He blessed me with the immortality that won't wear off until I found them all. What does he even mean? And all I can do is nod to his order. Not as a knight, less than a human, more like a dog that fears crushed down by his owner. Oh my god. This is this is horrible. This is terrible. I can't believe this. Okay. We keep going. I destroyed everyone who doesn't have any opener, yet resist in futility. Okay, the main thing I'm like confused about is that like the vocabulary is actually kind of decent, but the grammar is just god awful. Like I don't understand what's going on here.
And it's not a bit either.
No, it said it was a shitpost. But
But looking at the user's post history, it is not a bit. The grammar aspect of it.
oh.
Yes.
Is that Yakeen? What? What? What is he doing? Oh, I am so confused. This is truly the story of all time. Where? Okay. Our encounter doesn't even last more than 2 minutes. I trampled over dozens of corpses. Most of them suffer a very cruel death that not even reincarnation will save their souls. Oh my god. I think Jack wrote this. Yakeen mentioned. What do you mean? Why would I write this?
These are wild accusations flying in the air
Yeah,
right now.
I feel like a lot of people know who Yakeen is. Surely.
Literally, no one knows the king anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you've been playing the game for like at the start
For
of
like 4
Tetrio,
years.
yeah, then you know who they are. And there's like people who join his server and start T-spinning every once in a while. Surely. Okay. What? Okay, I've